Welcome back to the study of the Constitution, and this is your host, Dr. Clipper Manfumbo, in Constitutional Law for Paralegal Counselors. We are looking at a constitution for everyone. So, in establishing a democratic constitutional order is not easy. Throughout history, only a minority of states have succeeded in establishing the constitution that fits everyone, because most of the constitutions are made by the elite. They are made by the people that are in power and the people that are in control. And beside that, they are also made by the people that have got money. So it's very rare that the constitution can be able to depict, can be made by the people that are of low class. So those who set themselves the task of establishing such a constitutional order must be mindful of the social and political, as well as the technical and legal challenges they face. So when you're establishing the constitution, there must be people, they have to be social, mindful of the social and political, technical and other things. So when you are looking at the constitution, you look at all these things. So in almost every human society, there are distinctions of wealthy and power. So the people, the people that have got wealthy, mostly are the people that have got power, but there are people that have got wealth, but they don't have power. So there is a compromise in establishing a democratic constitution, because many are the times that the people make a constitution to fit themselves. So in most every human society, there are distinctions of wealthy and power. In the most societies, two broad groups can be identified. First, there is a relatively small number of people who possesses both wealthy and power, and there is also, these are in abundance. And also there is another group which is consists of a large number of people who do not possess wealthy or power in abundance. These are the non-elite. What distinguishes the elite from the non-elite is the constitutional building. So when the constitution is made, is the one that should distinguish the elite and also the people that are of low or who are not elite. So in access to the economical and political power, the constitution must be able to balance up these people, because if the constitution does not come out to give the direction on how the power should be given, on how the balancing up of social status, then we'll find that the constitution is going to be um, is going to favor one group of people and not the other. So meaning that the constitution can be biased. So that's why you have seen, like in many times you'll find that there are like during the Hitra, where there are bourgeois and also there is the elite and there is also the low class. So these people, they want to make their own constitution to fit themselves, and the other group also wants to make the constitution to fit themselves. But in most cases, the elite and the people that have got political power and they have got money, they rule over the people that have got no power. So that is now when the constitution is being made, it needs to be consulted by both people so that it becomes a democratic constitution. So the people that are tasked to spearhead in the making of the constitution must consider some of the things, and sometimes they may even be consider the foreign people. They should be able to look at what the constitution, as we have said, it is almost the divisions of the constitution. It is the same. So now the principles of the constitution has to depict the locals. It has to depict the needs and the desires of the local people. So regardless of the constitution may have the almost the same paragraphs, the divisions, but the 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 authority and the coming out of the constitution has to depict the people of that particular nation. The constitution can be regarded as the as an attempt to embody uh, these compromises in the foundation of the new uh, democratic constitutional order, enabling changes to take place in relative safety without fear of any person. And also it gives the limitation of powers regardless of the person, that the powers that a person carries. So it limits the authority. So the constitution dictates how the president should behave and what will make the president to get into problems after he has gone out of power. So the constitution is the one that protects, basically the constitution protects people, and also it is the one that makes people to be answerable to their actions. So without fear of central revolution, compromises, or immunity, the constitution will be able to create what is called policy making. Um, and it also gives the president the authority. It also gives the president the how the immunity can be removed. It gives the president the immunity, and also it takes the president the out of the immunity. That's why there is what is called, when it comes to impeachment of the president. So where although impeachment in the constitution seems to be impossible, but still the provision has been there so that there are also the indications that the president can be impeached if he is behaving unconstitutionally. So that's why the constitution is very important. So in making constitution, it's tried by all means to create a balancing of the governance of the nation, and also the social status of the people.